Hey everyone, Cyclone Duelist here, or Cyclone Inc., and I'm coming at you with a deck profile of my elemental heroes. This deck has won me a bunch of tournaments. I really enjoy playing with elemental heroes. So yeah, let's get started. Now the main deck is finished, but the extra deck is not. So yeah. Alright, let's jump right into it. Oh yeah, and before I begin, I'm sorry, but this will probably be my last video before I unbox Technion Galaxy Eyes. The booster box, of course. That's gonna be my first booster box on the channel. So yeah. Sorry for delaying. I run one Stratos. I'm just gonna go through the cards first and then explain why after. One Stratos, two Bubbleman, two Avion. I run pretty much two of every vanilla hero monster. Two Burstinatrix, two Clayman, two Sparkman, onto effects again. Two Prisma, one Ice Edge, one Wild Heart, one Ocean, one Woodsman, and one Blade Edge. So that's it for the monsters. I run 18 monsters, and onto the spells. 3 Polymerization. Polymerization's the main spell in hero decks. 3 Miracle Fusion. 3 Mask Change. 1 Pot of Duality. 2 Skyscraper 2 Hero Cities. 1 E Emergency Call, 1 R Righteous Justice, and 1 O Oversoul. 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Heroes Bond, 2 MST, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. Oh, sorry, dropped the cord. 1 Skyscraper. That's it for the spells, and I only run 2 traps. And that's 2 hero counterattacks. So yeah, this isn't a very defensive deck, as you can tell. If there's a deck that can overpower it, I'm pretty much screwed, to be honest. I will admit that. The deck isn't perfect, but then again, no deck is. I enjoy playing with this deck. By the way, it's exactly 40 cards is the deck. So yeah. I originally built this on the Dueling Network to test it out, and I loved it. So, you see I own the cards, of course. So I bought them. Alright, now onto the extra deck, and then I'll explain why I run what I run in the main deck. Now, my extra deck isn't finished, once again, but I have a couple cards for it. Alright, the first card is 1 Vision Hero Trinity. This card is a lifesaver. This is my favorite fusion ever created. And I would marry this card if I could. It takes 3 hero monsters, and during the turn it's summoned. You double its attack, and it can attack 3 times per battle phase. Now every turn it can attack 3 times. Even after its attack goes back to normal. The trick with it is it can't attack your opponent directly at all. So that's the weak point in it. 1 Masked Hero Diane, 1 Masked Hero Acid. I'm working on getting the Fire Masked Hero for Mask Change, of course. 1 Flame Wingman, 1 Phoenix Enforcer, Wild Edge, Terra Firma. He saved my life a couple times as well. I have a secret one. And a Rampart Blaster. This one's pretty much just for good luck. You can see it's destroyed because I've had this since I was like 6. Now I'm 16. So yeah, that's all the extra deck cards I have. It's not a lot, but it's enough to win me some duels. I'm filling with number 10 Illuminite and Heroic Champion Excalibur, just to save my butt with Excalibur. Okay, now the reason I run certain cards. The reason I run Stratos is it's pretty basic. You can choose to either destroy spells and traps up to the number of heroes you control, or add one hero from your deck to your hand. So I usually choose the second effect. 2 Bubble Man. I mean, if I'm in a pinch and I draw into him while I have no cards in my hand or on my field, he's a savior, but he's usually better very late in the game. If you draw into him on your first turn, he's pretty much dead, dead in your hand. But 2 Avian for the fusions, of course. 2 Burstinatrix for the same reason. Clayman and Sparkman for the same reason. 2 Prisma because he can become any hero monster, which is good. Using him, I could pretty much make every fusion hero I can think of. 1 Ice Edge because he destroys spells and traps and deals direct damage to your opponent by sending 1 card to your grave. I usually, well, the reason I run him really is for back row tough cards like Brotherhood of the Fire Fist. He destroys back rows and then weakens their monsters, so I can use my fusions to buff up and destroy them. 1 Wild Heart because he's unaffected by the effects of spells and traps, and of course you see I have Wild Edge in my extra deck. Probably the least of all my fusion monsters like used. 1 Ocean because he adds heroes from your hand or graveyard back, from your field or graveyard back to your hand. So yeah, and I have Terra Firma. And of course on the topic of Terra Firma, 1 hero Woodsman, because he really, you should probably run more than 1 of him. But I only run 1. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can add 1 Polymerization from your deck or graveyard to your hand. So he's really good. He keeps the deck flowing. And 1 Blade Edge because it's some main deck muscle. I can send it to the graveyard with Prisma, and then Monster Reborn him and have a really tough card on the field. Polymerization, of course, it's Polymerization. Miracle Fusion, because it's Miracle Fusion. Mask Change, because it's a very good first turn opening move. If I have, well, for now, until I get the Fire Masked Hero, if I have, let's say, Woodsman, Wild Heart, Clayman in my hand, I can Mask Change into Masked Hero Diane, and if I have Ice or whatever, I forgot his name. If I had Ice Shard, I'm drawing a blank today. I'm sorry. Ice Edge, yeah. If I have Ice Edge, Bubble Man, yeah. If I have them in my hand, I can Mask Change for Acid, who destroys every back row your opponent controls, and is really wicked. One of the best masked heroes in my opinion, if not the best. Part of Duality, because of course you need to draw cards. 2 Hero Cities, because if your monsters are destroyed by battle, if you get an overpowered, you could special summon once per turn. Emergency Call, because it's a searcher. Righteous Justice destroys more spells and traps. Oversoul lets me special summon vanilla monsters from my grave, if they're heroes. Monster Reborn, because it's Monster Reborn. Hero's Bond, because, for example, if I'm in a pinch, and I have 3 monsters in my hand that are level 4, let's say, normal summon, Hero's Bond, and then I could go into Excalibur, for example. 2 MSTs because I need to destroy spells and traps. Skyscraper because this deck, face it, it's not the strongest main deck that you'll ever see. It really focuses on extra deck cards. And 2 hero counterattack because we need some kind of defense. This deck, the way I built it, has pretty much 0 defense. So yeah, the only defensive cards are Skyscraper 2 and Hero Counterattack. That's pretty much it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will be uploading a Tachyon Galaxy Eyes booster box opening very soon, probably around Wednesday or Thursday. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.